Day 30 of the 90-day English speaking challenge. So for today, I still wanted to talk about failing and especially about feeling disappointed. And for me, after I pay attention to my surrounding, people around me, I think this feeling could be really change a person in a way that you could see a change of behavior for a very very long time after someone disappointed of something, and it may happen, and it sometimes happen, meaning that there are people who didn't affect it much after feeling disappointed, but there are some people who affected much by after feeling disappointed. And it can be affecting people deeply. Why deeply? Because of, you know, disappointed isn't only affect your feeling, but it also affect your hopes. Meaning that um, when you are disappointed, it usually happens after your expectations, your hopes, your goals are unmet. And when they are unmet, you'll probably feel emotionally breaking and feeling disappointed. And after feeling disappointed, when you are feeling disappointed, you also usually feel um, sadness, frustration, even sometimes anger, etc. So when you are feeling disappointed, you are not only feeling disappointed, but you feel another feeling. It usually happens that way. And not because of that, but your hopes are, are not met. And then it's just like hope is something that made people move. And but what happened if the hope wasn't met or unmet, or the expectations are not met, and things didn't go or turn the way you wish it would be? Well, you just lost the hope, and everything was just like it just you feel betrayed. You can be feeling betrayed out of nowhere because like you think because things will would just turn out the way it will be as what you expected, but then reality made it turn out to be a different reality, and just you lost hope, and people are still being themselves out of hope, or people becoming resilient when they still have hopes in themselves or in things. But if you lose hope and you feel negative emotion, other negative emotion, it's just hard to to uh, get rid of uh, the condition, the feeling, and to like say stand up again. And that's why I think that being disappointed could be more dangerous, or could be affecting people or moving people than, let's say, other emotions such as anger, because anger was temporarily, it usually temporarily and an explosive feeling, so it usually didn't last long. But for feeling disappointed, it could make you feel that in a long period of time. And I saw a lot of people change, like a lot, for a long time, just because they felt disappointed. They lost hopes. So that's why how to minimalize, minimize, how to minimize feeling or meeting in a state of uh, disappointed. How to minimize to feel disappointed is to feel disappointed or disappointment, let's say, is to set our expectations or goals or hopes in a more realistic, in more realistic, I would say. We shouldn't set our expectations, goals, hopes in a high um, place, but in a realistic state, I would say. In that, for that, you or we, especially me, want experience a very deep disappointment, and that's all I want to say. And I hope you enjoy it. Bye.